this final section of Resident Evil 7. I've been giving it much thought. I think once I complete this, I may go back and change my choice, see if that changes anything. Or just, I'll look up online, see if there is a good ending or bad ending, and go from there. I've got all my supplies on me, I don't need that. Was there a box somewhere? Ah, crap. Well, we're going in. No, we're not. I'm going to step back. Come on. We can do this. We can choose where we go. Can't we? Yes. Maybe there's a box in here. We'll try and find a box in here. Something tells me there's going to be some more items. And I want more items. So, I'm going to go backwards quickly. Squeeze through here. I know there's a box here somewhere. We came from one not long ago, I know that. So yeah, we're going to be streaming briefly. Once this is done-ish, then we are gonna... Cranberry, this is far back. And then we are going to finish this game. But then I'm going to go back, probably not all the way back to the very, very beginning. I think I'll just load from where we were when we made that decision and see if that changes anything. It wasn't really that long ago in the game. Son of a biscuit. I can't. Well, we're going in with what we have. And we have a good amount of things. We'll be fine. What are we doing on health? Health is pretty good too. So, you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So we fought off a bunch of the ghoulish biscuits. Come through here. And then we've broken through that wall, which goes into a room where I believe, and have figured is the truth, Evelyn, the little girl, is the old bloody woman after everything. Ugh. And there's Evelyn as a doll. How I wish I could smash that. Maybe I can shoot it. No. I can hear a... Oh, damn! Oh yeah, we've done that bit. That's why. Okay, so we had a little tester. We know where we're going. I completely forgot.
It's not here.
Yep.
It's gone. It's gone.
Yep. There's the dream sequence. Thank you. I want to go through here. Won't let me. Okay. We've seen that letter, haven't we? Or have we? Let's pick it up just in case. We haven't seen that one. I think I've missed one of those bobblehead things because one would assume there'd be like a blink of a trophy of some sort already. I know this again, yeah, that's where we are. Yep. It's me on the floor. No, it's Mia. With a book. Oh, interesting. Oh, that was creepy. She followed me in there. Hope you enjoy the display today. We've got a bit of DeLorean and Jurassic Park Jeep and Chris Redfield and an old school computer, which awesomely enough has got the effect of a screen there because of the dots on it, which is awesome. I picked these up the other day, really good price. Catnip Coalition got me these bad boys. They just picked them up actually. I was very lucky. It was my wife that pointed them out, and she was like, "Yo, you gotta come check this out." And gotten for an amazing deal, whilst also knowing in the knowledge it's going to a good cause. It's a win-win. We didn't find anything in this area, so yeah, sort of awesome little cool things here. My collection is slowly growing of things on display, like back in the UK.
It's okay. It's okay. It's me.
Yep.
I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
I know.
But you shouldn't have done that. It fucking hurts.
Does it want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
That's crazy that you never get to go down there. I always assumed on the demo that you'd get to go down there. Can I go to the front door? We never actually fully tried. We assumed that that was going to be the ending, but in fact it was the other way. So let's try that.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Into your pity.
Okay, so that's what's happening. It's not going to let me go through there.
You don't understand.
Can't do that, so we have to go. Nice little method to keep you trapped inside. Okay, I'm going upstairs. Little scare factor. Hi, little girl. Can I just go through this door, I wonder? No. Alright, fine. We'll do the walkthrough. Let's make sure we are fully loaded. We are fully loaded. It's Magnum this cow. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, old lady. Off we goes. Oh, hang on. I just realised we've been playing this and I didn't even got the chat up, so apologies if you've been chatting away to me. Let me bring that round. Ooshk, ooshk, ooshk. It is all loaded. This is live. There it is. Okay, we have chat up and now I see if you have message. Yes. Okay, that is very good. Very good. And let's continue. Hi, old lady.
Everyone hate me.
I don't hate you. You're just a monster. That's the problem. You killed everyone. That was a bit cheesy. Damn you all to hell. I mean, come on. And there is the bad guy. Huh? What? What? What the hell's going on? I had more bullets than that, didn't I? Ah, crap. Did I just waste ammo for nothing? I did. Ooh.
I just wanted a family.
Oh. Heal yourself. Nah. Now open your mouth. Let me have a clear shot. Yeah, it's a Styles gun, I think. Loaded with special ammo. Thanks, Chris. It's really nice of you. Yes, yeah. Just a memory now.
The fuck took you guys so long?
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you. Oh, I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
Oh, she did seem much nicer. But she did lie. She was working for some biochemical company. With a crazy-ass child.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and Isla aren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia the first time. But now I've lost her again. And the only other door I can see is closed.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Very good.
prisoner with no parole. They locked me up and took my soul.
It is a side story. There's nothing really kind of core to the main storyline. It was a side story. I enjoyed it. It was a good horror experience. It definitely got me at points. You could see that on the replays. But yeah, it's a side story with a new virus, or an evolved virus. But ultimately, it does still very much like a means to be able to get a Silent Hill feel in there instead of the main storyline. It's still very good. I very much enjoyed it, and I liked the aspect. But this was like Resident Evil Survivor. Not necessary for the main story, but there. When it was canon. So yeah, it was good. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it, and I would like to play it again. It kind of felt like a Resident Evil game, but didn't. So I guess it's the same. It's not the same. It's very similar feeling I have towards this than I do with Resident Evil 4. Very good story. Well, good gameplay and a good adventure. And the story was good. It was good. It was a little bit lazy at points, or just not thought through. I didn't really feel for anyone. That decision when I had to choose between my wife or that random girl, I didn't really care about either of them. I was trying to weigh up the odds of whether or not who had earned it enough, and I'd guessed as much that my wife was behind destroying this family and causing all of this mess, whereas the other woman hadn't, and she was stuck in it, and yet she'd helped me. So it was like, well, she deserves it. You fucked up a lot of people, killed a lot of people by allowing this. So yeah, it was good. It was good. I like Resident Evil 4, you know, that alien viruses. I was a little bit annoyed by all of that. It wasn't quite... It had departed too much from the real to the ethereal. And the fact that you're this main character that has his hand cut off and is stuck back on, you're clearly infected by the end. And yet Chris is like, I'm going to take my mask off. There's nothing really... They gloss over all of that. And I guess maybe in Resident Evil 8 they change that up and refocus. But it just seems like here's a horror event. Here's some outlandish stuff that occurs. You're going to survive. Nothing else really matters apart from if I can scare you. I mean, you saw how much ammo I had at the end of that. That boss should have taken so much more effort or aim. It was more challenging other bosses. But yeah, a bit of a letdown in that respect. I can imagine playing this on hard would be more enjoyable. But again, you're looking at other bosses being more challenging than the final boss. Every boss I've been on this game, nearly every boss, I died. Whereas this boss, I didn't. Very scripted. Disappointing. It's just not actually that scary psychologically. Yes, you have the little moment of the psychological side of it, but if you have the ability to do psychological damage on someone, why not go full tilt into that? Why not have a boss battle that goes between your madness and your focus? And don't just gloss over the fact that you clearly are infected. And I can't see how that virus if you cured anyone after so long, even for as long as Ethan has had it, it would actually work, because you don't stick on a hand with staples for it to heal like that, and then get rid of the virus and expect that to be fine, or up here to be. There's too much that's gone on. A virus eats and latches onto parts of the body and mutates them. If you remove the mutations with a cure after a certain stage, the areas that were infected will be damaged, will be left void of half of the whatever material was left over. So if you've got a body that's fully absorbed by this thing, or there's mutations going on and then reforming, and then you remove that virus, I can't see how the human body would recover that quickly. You'd have to have a blend of the virus and cure so that it could cure you while you were degrading into nothing. Like what happens with all the bosses. So yeah. It's good. That was good. I would give it I'd give it probably a, at this stage, for a game, for just a general game, if it wasn't Resident Evil, I would have given that probably 8 out of 10. It was enjoyable, it was long enough, it wasn't too long. There's still some bits for me to go back and play. There's definitely a bit of replayability, not much. Maybe I would want to go back and play. I'm definitely wanting to go back and replay and see if there's a different ending. But I also know myself, I'm just going to check. I'm going to find out online, is there? Because I already don't want to go back into the world that long. I'd rather just leave it, maybe go back into it on hard mode at another point. Because I just didn't feel anything for anyone. Ethan is a bit of an idiot and a fool. Mia is heartless, lying, and clearly cheating on him with this other dude. It's never approached on it, but there's clearly something odd going on there. And really leading along Ethan and destroying hundreds of people's lives with a crazy virus that's not being detained and just on a damn standard vessel ship. And then the family being destroyed, which, you know, I love the animation and the effects, and it felt very real at points. But I suppose the only person I really kind of felt for was the sister of the family, because she didn't want to be that way and wanted a cure and helped. But even then, I didn't really. It was like, so again, I don't know what to say about that. It just wasn't. Yeah. I suppose I had closer feelings for the family that were trying to kill me than anyone else. And I cared more about the people that got killed than the main central characters. So I'd say as a standard game, 7 or 8. Take that back. As a standard game, just a game in general, I would say this game is a 6 or 7. Probably 7, just because of the animations and the special effects, you know, all that CGI work. Very good. But for a horror game, I would go up to an 8. For a Resident Evil game, no, actually, I'd take it up to a 9. A 9 for horror. Because it was very good in that respect. But the story and the plot holes brought it down. And just the convenient ignorance of the problems. Just not mentioning them. And the overabundance of materials. And the simple, easy end boss. So having said that, then 8. It looks like we're going with a 7 for a standard game in general, an 8 for a horror game, an 8 for it being Resident Evil. Really, I would say 7.5 for a Resident Evil. It was okay. It wasn't a Resident Evil 2, it wasn't a Resident Evil 1, it wasn't a Resident Evil 3 for that matter. And I'm talking about the remakes here. The originals, you know, they are, for a Resident Evil game, obviously they're top ones, they're 10s, because they're the originals. The remakes were, you know, between 9 and 10. Being Resident Evil Remake 1, that was basically a 10 for what was capable at the time. And Resident Evil 2 was a 10, no, it was a 9.5 because they messed up the blending of the characters, the A and B sides, so it kind of made it almost pointless. There was no extra challenge in it. And I was hoping they had that in this, but they clearly didn't. Or they did to a degree, or I missed a box, one of the two. And Resident Evil 3, where they just messed up that game massively. That was, compared to the Resident Evil 3 original, which was a 9, I would say Resident Evil 3 Remake was like an 8.5. So yeah, disappointing. I do know from the trailers that his wife was alive and they had a baby, and Chris turns up and kills her. So I don't know if that was the canny ending, which is why I feel like there's an alternate ending. What did we do? Mr. Everywhere's destroyed. 17 out of 20. Antique coins, 17 out of 18. What's the point of the extra 1 then? So that doesn't make sense. I'd opened them all. So you have given me abundance of materials. I didn't need the 18th coin, but you gave me it. Why? 32 files obtained out of 32. Got all the files, which is normally the worst thing to go through and find. Item box opened 79 times. Wow, we're streaming. Healing items used. That was a lot. Partially in defense, mistake pushing. So I probably could have got that down maybe about 15 times, because I know I messed up a few times with that. Stabilizers used. 2 stabilizers. What are the stabilizers? Steroids used. So I used the steroids, yeah, because that increased my health. What was a stabilizer? Is that? Oh, was that the? Was that to give you a better aim? I don't know. I didn't actually check or pay attention to that. I just saw something to take and I took it. But yeah, okay. That's something. Or maybe that was like the seeing thing. When I went round and saw, when I wasn't on stream, I went round and used one of those tablets to see, and there was nothing. But then I only used 1 there. Maybe I used 2 by mistake? Or maybe I used 2 because I thought it ran out? I don't know. Can't remember. Okay, restarts 9 times. Albert 01R. There's no free content, not a hero. Okay. I want to download that and try that out, but I have to go on to my American account so I can download it, because this is an American game and I have a UK PlayStation, which is irritating why they can't blend that yet, but you know, one day they'll sort that out. Extra content, so banned footage, okay, not a hero, end of Zoe. Okay. New game. Madhouse difficulty. Oh. Okay, you know what? I will play through Madhouse difficulty. Maybe. I don't know. I'll debate it and get back to you. If you guys feel like you want me to continue playing Madhouse difficulty and play through on hard mode, let me know. I might actually just move on to playing through our next game on the list, Death Stranding, and play Madhouse as my own little free time. And I'll let you know how I'm getting on with that. And maybe make a total review on Resident Evil 7 then, years late. But this is for me. This is how I'm feeling about the game. So thank you very much for watching. I probably will come back and stream to you the add-ons at some point. So look out for those. And I hope you've had a lovely day so far. Thanks again for joining us. See you later. Bye bye.